What's that, Tony, on there?
What?
By the fire?
It's a beetle. I'm like, wow, that's really, you know, that's cool, it's interesting. It's part of the jungle.
We'll have to wash that mug.
Don't put it on the fire.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
okay.
tell
All
me
right,
what to
it's
do.
done now.
No,
Leave
that's
it, leave
really
it.
cool.
But leave it.
Fry it out there.
There was a piece of vermin. I did what any sensible person would do. I threw it in the fire.
It's a beautiful beetle.
I don't need any input from you. You're a chippy oik and I've had a belly full of you.
It's cruel. You shouldn't do it.
I couldn't. You are a hypocritical, pretentious arsehole. That's what you are. I've had enough of you.
Good. I'm glad you've had enough of me, because I've had enough of you too. She's sweetness and light whenever she wants to be. And then...
It's none of your business, arsehole.
I'm pulling you up because you put a beautiful beetle on the fire. That's not right. Turn the switch and she becomes something that is quite... I don't know, she's really, really nasty.
You arch hypocrite. You pretentious piffler.
Any more? Do you
You're
want to throw...
a chippy oik, that's what you are.
Want to throw any more at me?
With the brains of a pea and the mouth of diarrhea.
If you were any kind of a lady, you would not have a tongue on you like you do.
You wouldn't know the definition of one. You've never met one.
Well, I'm certainly
before.
not looking at one at the moment. I'm telling you that.
I couldn't care less what your opinion of me is.
That's fine.
My opinion of you is that you are the lowest of the low, aside from being a goddamn bore.
That's the trouble with you. You live life and no one's told you what to do, and no one's put you in your place. You don't throw creatures on the fire. You don't do it.
He's not going to verbally attack me in front of a whole load of people. And since I have an IQ of 154 and he most likely has one of 54, if that, I don't think there's anything wrong with my powers of discernment, while there's clearly a lot wrong with his. And aside from anything else, he's a blasted liar and a gutless creep. Let me tell you something, boy. You are of no significance to me.
Ooh,
you
I'm
may
a
be
boy
very
now, am
impressed
I?
with who you are, but
Am
as
I a
far
boy
as
now?
I'm concerned, you are a total zilch. You're so used to creeps and dolly birds and tarts in awe of you because you can sing. I mean, you don't even have a particularly good voice. I mean, you're certainly no Carreras, that's for sure.
Right, that's enough
Yeah,
now,
that's a bit
guys.
hard.
I think we should put this one to bed, don't you?
Just leave it. I know firsthand that Lady C knows how to cut really sharp with her tongue. She was coming after Tony, saying some pretty bad things. And I think once she started to hit below the belt, that's when someone had to step in and break it up.
In all fairness, we're not all going to get along. We've made that abundantly clear.
Absolutely.
And I think it would just be a real shame if we couldn't all sort of be civil. So, how are?
Well, up until that point, Vicky,
Yep.
we weren't
I
having
know.
anything to do with each other, which suits me just fine. But then I drew the line at that because that was cruel.
Okay.
That's all I'm
But
saying.
it wasn't
That's
cruel
it.
for you to stuff your face and your greedy guts with live things. How the hell do you think they got cooked?
I haven't eaten
The
any
crabs
live.
were alive when they went in, and the octopus was also live. You're such a Dumbo, it's beyond belief.
You finished?
You're a hypocrite.
You finished?
Yes, I am.
Fine, well then don't talk to me anymore, please.
That will be my pleasure.
I don't agree with the vast majority of what Lady C was saying. She didn't conduct herself well, and I don't know, it just went too far for me, it really did.
I'm speechless of what's just happened. I'm her biggest fan. I still love her regardless, but I know what's right and what's wrong, and she was bang out of order.
And we love the woman, but she's getting impossible to defend, don't you think? Jesus Christ. I was shocked.
Have you spoken to her about this?
Have I, what for? It's like banging my head against the wall. But I'm just saying, I can't keep defending that, I don't think. Well, I won't.
I've been defending her day in, day out, but not even I can defend that tonight.
Those two old, egotistical men, why can't they give the young people a chance? They don't need it. They don't need it. You know, it's just so selfish.
That's why I vote for George.
Well, George is also the best.